Sorry. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today what we're going to do is we are going to be talking about photography, and mostly photography at the Magic Kingdom. What people tend to think of when they think of photos from the Magic Kingdom, they think of this. Everybody loves a castle photo. Just it. Everyone loves to see the castle. But there are so many other beautiful things to see at the Magic Kingdom that they tend to get overshadowed by the castle. So what we're going to do today is talk about my 5 favorite photos that I have taken at the Magic Kingdom that are not the castle. So let's get right into it. So this first one is, it's a sunset photo from the Rivers of America, and it's right outside of the Haunted Mansion area. Taken towards, you can see Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in the back, and it's also got the riverboat. One of the things that I really love about it is, I love a great sunset photo. For me, being able to get that star out of the sun as it was going down, it just made that photo pop. Granted, I probably could have waited another hour when the sun went down, but you wouldn't have got that star from the sun coming down. Another hour, you would have gotten a beautiful sunset photo with the colors. Florida gets you some beautiful sunsets, but I really like getting the starburst. So not only does the starburst make the photo, but what I really like about this photo is the fact that, yes, it has the starburst. And for me, the Rivers of America is just a calming feeling. Like, I can walk by it, and you can sit there, you can stand down the path, and you know that you're not going to get trampled by all the people. So for me, it brings me to a place where it's like kind of like a release of the everyday. A lot of the stress for me, it relaxes me. So yeah, this is definitely one of my top favorite photos that I've taken at the Magic Kingdom for those reasons. So this next photo is a night photo at the Tingle Tower. And I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, they're toilets. Well, you know what? The Tingle area is a lot more than just a bathroom. It's stroller parking. But in all seriousness, it is a little bit more. There's a lot more to it than just a restroom. It's so this picture has a lot of sentiment to myself, because when I took this picture, it was at the end of the night, and they were closing up. They were starting to close every part down, and I happened to go up to the cast member that was standing right there, and I'm like, I just need one shot. I just need to get one photo. And the guy said, sure, go ahead. And I took 30 seconds and I got this shot. and I couldn't have been happier with it. And the fact that the cast member didn't just shoo me away and say, look, we're closing up, I want to go home. He let me take my time to get this shot. And for me, it really was everything. The fact that the lanterns, the tower, like I said before, the sunburst, it just, this area, the music to it, it just, this picture, it just embodies that feeling of, you hearing, basically you hearing the music from Tangled, when Rapunzel is dancing around her castle. That's what I think of when I see this photo. I think of Rapunzel and Flynn Rider dancing, and before she sees the lanterns floating. And that's why this photo makes it into my top 5. My next favorite is the Little Mermaid area. I love the Little Mermaid queue. That whole entire area. I wish I could spend a little bit more time in there. I could spend a couple hours in that queue just taking pictures of little tiny details. It is so in depth with details. But this overall has to be my favorite photo from there, which is basically the waterfall area by Prince Eric's castle. The reason why this is my favorite photo is the amount of time that went into taking this photo. I don't usually stand in a queue for as long as I've done with this photo. I literally stood there for between 15 to 20 minutes waiting for this shot. Only because when we initially went to the queue area to go on the ride, I just happened to look at the spot and I saw where the sun was coming up. And I told Chrissy, I'm like, look, I need this shot. I need to stay here. But I didn't realize how long I was going to stay there. So Chrissy said, I'm going to go on the ride. I'm like, all right, go on the ride. So she went on the ride. And then she came back out. And she's like, are you still waiting? I'm like, yep. And she's like, I'm going to go on the ride again. So she went on the ride again. Third time around, she came in, she came up to me and was like, what's going on? I'm like, you're just gonna catch us. So she waited with me at that time, and I took this photo. Now this is a triple exposure photo, so that I can get the shadows and I could get the highlights and everything. And that's another reason why I was able to catch this starburst, was that triple exposure and how you could see the water flowing. This wasn't a delayed shutter. This was a triple exposure. And yeah, I mean, the fact that I waited 15 to 20 minutes to get this shot, and there really wasn't anybody going through the line. I was able to get out of anybody's way. But I just love taking a photo from this specific spot. And over the years, you could see how the foliage has grown and changed. But yeah, for me, this is one of my top favorite shots. Yeah, these next three are gonna be overall like my favorite shots. And this one ranks right. All right. Whew. So this next photo is, it really is my favorite shot. But we're gonna put it at number 2 because placement. So it's Maurice's cottage with the sunset in the back. This could not be any more storybook. It really is like it's coming right out of the Beauty and the Beast book. I am so happy that I was able to get this shot when I did. Nobody in the photo, I mean, except for that over in the queue line, but you really can't tell. I mean, the only, I mean, for myself, the only drawback on it is a big giant fan, but overall, the beauty, it's like I said, it's straight out of a storybook. This is so picturesque. Granted, yes, a lot of it has to do with the fact that Disney and their foliage, you know, their landscaping team works so hard at making everything look picturesque like it should, but you're not getting the super bright sun beating down on it. You have those clouds in the background, where a lot of the times you don't see a lot of clouds in Florida except for when it's going to rain. You know, this really was, overall, is my top photo that I just love the way it turned out. It's just amazing. I cannot say enough about this photo. All right. So Maurice's cottage. Now, if you don't know me, I love Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is probably my favorite animated video from Disney. When Fantasyland opened up, walking into the queue, I literally broke down in tears. So this photo represents all that emotion, and how it just looks like it's coming out of the storybook, and the fact that I was able to take it just means a lot to me. Wow. Guys, this is really, whew. Alright, so that is basically why this photo makes it onto my top five list. It's probably one of the best photos I've taken. Alright, let's talk about this last one. So even though I said that we weren't going to talk about photos of the castle, this photo is taken from the castle. Who doesn't love a photo of Main Street, USA? Wow. Reason why this photo makes it on my list is the end of the night, we always try to stay as late as we possibly can. And as you can see, you can see the crowd in this photo. You can see the ghosts moving down Main Street, USA. So at the end of the night, we just take our time And this was probably one of the last nights that we were at the Magic Kingdom on this trip, because we always try to walk through Cinderella Castle, and that way Chrissy can touch the murals one last time. And we stop and we look and see what. Oh my God, you guys. I really did not think that this video was going to hit me this hard. I thought that I was going to be able to breeze through this. I thought I was just going to be like, yeah, these are my 5 favorite photos. I hope you guys like them. But no. I'm sitting here crying about my photos. So at the end of the night, on our last night at the Magic Kingdom, we truly like to take in Main Street USA. And that's by walking through the castle, standing there, watching everyone, mainly enjoying themselves. Enjoying themselves as family. And that's what this means to me. Guys, I miss it. I miss it, guys. I miss it. I really, really miss it. I miss my friends. I miss meeting you guys. I miss spending 10 whole days with my family. Oh, this is probably the last thing you guys want to see. So for me, this photo, it means coming together as a family. It means bringing the magic together. It means at the end of the day, we will make it through. And there's hope in the future. I promise. I did not mean for this to happen. I thought I was just going to be able to talk about these photos. But I'm a Scorpio and I'm emotional. So hey, those are my top 5 favorite photos from the Magic Kingdom, and kind of why they strike as my favorite. They mean a lot to me. They mean more than I thought that they meant. And it just goes to show you that there's a lot of beauty wherever you can find it. You just have to look for it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like, hit a comment, and subscribe. And maybe I'll do another one of these, and if I do any more, they probably won't get me as choked up. I'm betting. So but thank you guys for watching, and you guys all have a great day. Thank you.